and in theory, I am streaming to YouTube now.
Nice.
Hello, the Odd Party. I am, as you know, Sheridan. I am joined today with SHAEL, the producer of the Yang Gang Roundtable podcast.
Thanks for having me on your show.
Thank you for being here. Thanks for having this social stream. I think it's a blast. That's your Yeah, right? You gotta have friends in the end times.
Yeah.
So we are playing some Team Fortress 2 today, and I finally found an active versus Saxton Hale server, or VSH.
What is it, Justin Hilson?
VSH, and it is versus Saxton Hale. So Saxton Hale is a mythologous character in the Team Fortress 2 lore. He is the CEO of Man Co. and one hell of an Australian. To the point that his chest hair is in the shape of Australia.
Oh man. You know, I feel like I do this. I remember just post-college, enthusiastic.
Yes, he is a mythological character for sure, and there's an entire server where all the Team Fortress mercenaries can fight against the one player playing as Saxton Hale, or any of the other versions of these bosses. There's the Vagineer, Chris the Sniper, there's the Demo Man Easter Bunny, and a Headless Horseman as well. Now, honestly, I am personally disappointed because way back in 2013, a whole 7 years ago, when I was just a kid playing on these servers, like one of those frickin' twerpy squeaker boxes that I now insta-mute, I actually played on a server that was based on My Little Pony, and it was the versus Saxton Hale game mode, but it had dozens of Hales, all of which were different ponies. It was all different, amazingly diverse, very well balanced Hales. And there were new ones being added all the time. And I think there's like 30 or 40 of these ponies on this server. But unfortunately, the server is dead. There is not a single person on the server. It still exists. You can still download all the files and get all the bosses onto your computer and like mess around with it with like some friends. But the server itself is dead. There is nobody on it. It's just so sad because that was like the peak of this game, and I'm about to show you like the standard boring version that is now surviving because there's still just enough people to play and make it work, because you really do need like a dozen people playing to make this game like a good game mode. So I think if we get the entire podcast onto that pony server, it would be fun. But I don't think we can do that. I don't think we would be able to get everybody there.
Now I've had a lot of coordination. I don't know if everyone wants to do it.
Yeah, right? So I'm inviting you to my party, and then I believe I can just drag us straight into that server as a party.
Yeah, I think I'm loading.
Oh yeah, well let me know when you're loaded. I want to make sure we do everything clean, and it does look like there's 5 player spots in this server, so we have plenty of room. Yeah, Thankfully, Fridays. Quake takes all the Team Fortress 2 gamers. uh,
Quake is a good game, and it's test of time.
oh, for real, man. Like,
It's got no My Little Pony servers.
I know, right? That's the only disappointment.
You know, I don't know if we talked about it, but I was a fan during the very first season of Lauren Faust's.
It.
Is that her name?
Yep, that's it.
That was the original show, right? Lauren Faust.
Yep, she's the one.
She left and then it was like trash. I don't know.
No. I have to disagree.
Yeah,
As
I did.
a hardcore brony, I lived and breathed My Little Pony all the way up until its final season. That was like 2 years ago. I still haven't seen all of season 9 because unfortunately I'm so broke I only get to use my parents' Netflix. And when Netflix does add the 9th season, I will absolutely go bonkers over it. But it did not get necessarily worse. It did get very different. Like, I still think that especially watching all 8 seasons of My Little Pony back to back several times, it feels like a good, contiguous, meaningful story where each of these characters develop and learn new things, and it's what you want out of a children's show, especially a show that's like supposed to teach some kind of morality. So before we get too crazy in here, I need to quiet my noise. It is so loud now that I got new headphones. Oh, thank God. Oh, that was... Let me apply it some more. Oh, yes. Quiet this game down. Holy crap. Yeah, maybe turn down the boost too. So, SHAEL, are you in this server? Great. So, first off, I need to explain SHAEL. SHAEL has some things that pop up to give you like credits and things. The first thing that pops up is welcome, and it's 1 through 5. Don't press your number keys 1 through 5 or else you'll pop up those menus. I'd say read through them first. Number 2 especially, because number 2 is their server list and it will actually drag you to one of their other servers. So just be careful about their UI. It's a UI for the server. Yeah, it's a text-based UI. So yeah, you can do that if you want to go in the chat, but first it will have the number keys. So if you want to get rid of the box, I recommend pressing 5, because at the beginning of the game it will say you must have a class before you can select an item. The fun thing about SHAEL servers is you can have any item in the game. Like any item at any kill streak, at any rarity, anything you want. You can fully customize your character if you really get in depth with this UI to have anything in the game. It's a complete hacked server, and it lets you do that. So if you want to play around with something that you just heard about, you can. As far as SHAEL goes, that's about as much as I know. It's a pretty cool little server thing. I'll know a lot more about versus Saxton Hale, which is the game mode. So, we got 15 minutes left in this map. The way this works is one person becomes the Hale, and they get to choose their boss, and each boss has its own moveset and rage abilities. And everyone else gets to play as a mercenary. Each of the classes play kind of like normally, how normal TF2 is, but they all have a bit of a difference. Mostly the weapons act differently, or the weapons are reskinned versions of other weapons. For example, the heavy, has a weapon called Gloves of Running Quickly, where you get a movement speed buff while taking a overall health capacity nerf. That is actually applied to like several different gloves so that there's balance. There's a bunch of different things like that, and the server has text-based information to help with you understand that. But basically just play what server you like the most in normal TF2, and you'll figure out the weird differences with Saxton Hale. The goal is to kill the Hale. Yeah, that's a good idea. I would recommend any of the offensive class first. Hey! Oh, it doesn't matter. You'll be red, yeah. Yep. So we all have to kill the Hale, and the Hale has to kill all of us. I chose to be a medic. Yep. You have to wait until the next round. You have to wait until the next round. Why don't you click around and figure out until you get your camera on me? Yeah, that's not good. Oh! Damn it! I had a Uber charge and I just didn't see the Hale. So one class that is really fun to play, SHAEL, if you're want to be really newbie, is the Engineer. Just grab that and build a sentry, and you'll rack up at least a decent amount of damage. For sure, for sure. Let me actually join you in soldier broing. Absolutely. Let me help you with that then. I will jump up with a soldier boy too. Oh, why wan? Ah. Oh yeah, Corn was going to wreck us. Corn is like a good player. Mub, Corn, McHeavy, Fanta, and like Eggs are really good players. I am. I'm streaming to the odd party. Yep. So woo! Yeah, dude, you should be. It's the next round. It's the next round, man. I'm really... It's an intense game. Did you just get killed? You just got killed. You got killed. That's a whir. That's a whir. That's a word. Yeah, we have no hope. Word is a good player too. These people like play hours a day on this game. It's ridiculous. Oh. Well, goodbye, Mr. Salty. Yeah. Oh man, it's Mub. Oh dude. And I'll be dead. Yeah, that's possible. You fell to a painful and clumsy death. Mario Kart's a pretty good one. Press F3. Hey, we're... Yeah? Yeah, turn that off, man. Ah, dang it! I got killed and I don't have a MIDI going. These people are good players too, so like you need to be on the ball. Yeah, he was a bit trolly. He really was like his profile, his everything that he was trying to do. I have someone like that on my freaking Twitter right now. Like I'm getting haters. Like guys, I'm getting big enough to get haters now. Because I you know that photo of my first Thanksgiving spread, right? I put that out on Twitter, and someone commented like, "Imagine how proud you'd be if you didn't have dependency on basic income." And I'm like, "Bitch, I don't." Right? 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 That's exactly how I was like, dude, what is your meaningless statement supposed to do here? Yeah, I know, right? That's the truth. Oh my god, for real. We should totally get Joe Rogan on our podcast. Yep. Yep. OBS will have like a patch and it'll do everything great, but it'll bug everything out. Man, this is a really high level play. Everyone alive right now is a high level player. Yeah, everyone's playing at a fantastically good level right now. Like this is a good game. Like it's Oh, it's so worth it. I don't even care. I don't even care. You know what really sucks though for me? Like remember how I was telling you about that Milo Pony server? They took so many voice clips from the actual show that especially the year after I stopped playing and like it was still like a recent memory, I had like Team Fortress 2 PTSD, like rages. Like every time I watch the show now, I'm like, "Oh, TF2." You know, I wonder how many people have like, died in these video games. Like, how many billions of character deaths happened in any one game? Oh my. That's amazing. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm sure. I'm sure. I mean, Rockstar does stuff like that. Like, they're cool. Yeah. Yeah. You know what kills me though? So there was a epidemic, a real legit no kidding disease spreading in a video game. World of Warcraft World of Warcraft had a actual disease that spread realistically. And it caused such a problem for the servers that the engineers had to reset many of the servers. There were epidemiologists begging for that data because they could not get a better account for how people would react to an actual plague than that. Because World of Warcraft has many interesting mechanics that change our value perception. For example, you can resurrect people. People were literally charging into these cities trying to like get pictures and resurrecting people and like trying to help and be like normal, players. But the disease was just so painfully rampant and powerful. It's just no one could do anything. So what happened was World of Warcraft developed a new raid, and it had a boss which cast a spell. That boss cast that spell to do raid damage, which was very brutal damage. Many dozens of hit points. And it was only ever designed to stay within that raid instance. However, there was a glitch. People could actually take the disease onto their pets, put their pets into storage, and then leave the dungeon with the disease. So the programmers accidentally installed a bioweapon, and people abused that, and it caused such a rampant problem. Actual epidemiologists wanted the data so they could study how people behave in a pandemic. Oh, absolutely. No, I actually had to do a school paper on this. It was really hysterical that all the data I had to pull for them. Well, what happened in the end was that the engineers for World of Warcraft denied the epidemiologists because they were only focused on their on fixing the game at the time. And by the time the game was fixed, they didn't have much data to be useful for the epidemiologists. So what happened was a bunch of pretty much what you would expect in any multi-thousand player situation. Some people went in to be reporters and take pictures and see how bad the damage actually was, and like pandemic tourism. Some people charged in because they were actually of a healing class, trying to resurrect people and help restore sanity. Some people just went around and took advantage of the situation, PvPing and doing other in-game goals. So there was a huge stratification because of the chaos. And that's really... Well, it was solved because they did resets. They basically shut down entire servers for a time and deleted the disease. No, you can't. That's... But what the epidemiologists wanted was to see how people behaved in mass, and unfortunately the engineers were not tracking that data, and they didn't care to track that data at the time, because they were dealing with a crisis to their business. Yeah. There's several games that actually have real-world market crashes and depressions. This game we're playing right now, TF2, most famously had a crate depression. A crate depression. Yeah, it had a real, honest-to-God economic depression because of a glitch. Yes. So
Great.
this game gives crates, and you can use these crates with keys to get items. Most any item in the game, especially hats, which are the more coveted items, can come from these crates. And keys are the only way to unlock these crates. And keys cost actual money. But keys, crates, and items can be traded. So because of this entire economy, decades after, well, decades of it going and seeing inflation and seeing real economic measures happen to it, the developers had a glitch happen where for one day and one day only, keys basically glitched crates. So you unlocked a crate and you still had the key. So everyone just began unlocking crates like crazy. There was so many items exploding onto the market for one day that the developers actually locked all of those items from being traded. Now they've moderated. It can be traded once if you got it on the day. And after that one trade, it cannot be traded ever again. Yeah. It's true. Oh, hey, Jay. You want to join us in some TF2ing? Aww. That's alright. We,
Oh yeah. So someone made literally millions of dollars
yeah, it's not really taxable money.
yeah, like they just kept party deal bills they so I'm not sure exactly if he sold the players or if it's a first party deal. Somehow he cashed out millions of tax dollars crucial currency. And California changed their tax code for this person. Look at the economies of video games
Well, actually, there's dozens that are much better than that. Wow, that's an incredible story involving government application of virtual land, essentially. There's also what is it called? It's like Star Citizen, where they basically will do a one-to-one American dollar to their virtual currency swap. And since it's a pegged currency, there's less fluctuation with it. But the way that it works is they'll actually have investors buy virtual planets to keep the company going, and they'll sell the access to those planets to wider players who will then buy virtual currency and then spend that virtual currency on these basically virtual resorts. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll try and pop onto you. I died quick. Oh. So, what I was saying is there's a game called Star Citizen. It's got a lot of criticism, but they have a pretty funny business model, in my opinion. The way that they make money is they sell planets, virtual digital planets, to very wealthy people who then will take millions of players playing this game who are spending real money to get this virtual currency to spend their virtual currency on their planet at these essentially digital resorts. Yeah, people actually play this. They have millions of players every month. Oh, 100%. But honestly, no more difficult with no more difficulty than cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is honestly the number one way for money laundering to happen right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're both essentially the same. Money laundering is turning taxable money into taxable money, and smuggling is taking money from one illegal source into a legal source. So, I mean, it's essentially the same.
let's hear.
So, so let me alleviate that. None of the money is disappearing. A game company is creating a product, selling it to investors for millions of dollars, who are then reselling that to millions of people. This is completely normal business. It's just on a digital landscape. Yeah. Don't try to extrapolate too insanely with this. There is a lot of incredible, interesting economics with video games, but almost no video game economics actually translate into the real world. It's almost always the other way around. Real world economics showing up in video games. Yeah, true. Like, healthcare is definitely one of those very inelastic demands that will always be there. But video game is as elastic as restaurants. I'd say so. Yeah. Well, actually, not necessarily. Especially in this kind of recession where it's because of a virus. I think restaurants are much harder hit than the video game industry. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so honestly, like I said, video games proving economics isn't very impressive and is honestly dismissed a lot. What is more interesting and a lot taken a lot more seriously in economic circles is finding how economics pop up in video games. There are some video games that have a basic income like mechanic, like GTA gives you $2,000 every hour you're playing. There's a few games. Uh, is it? Wow, that is kind of incredible. Yeah, I got the game free.
Yeah, but still, I mean, you know what? It's fine. Just make a player online. So many people some good options. Just play
Hey, that's awesome.
okay, so yeah, you can buy these shark cards, and this is just like fake movie.
Yep, it doesn't. It limits whales.
It limits whales, and it penalizes like whales.
Does it?
For everyone.
So, in technical,
You can go into things.
all right, in technical terms, whales are people with buttloads of money that will just toss tons of money onto a game because they can, and they have very little marginal utility for it. Minnows are people who very efficiently use their money to enjoy media. Exactly.
I mean, maybe it does. Maybe you justify the same for our change for some people. Maybe you're right, but it's still a hard sell yourself. All the games it's hard to pay.
Yeah. Hey, I completely agree. Like I had WoW for quite a bit. I was playing it for years, but eventually the money it's not worth it. Like even if you have like a good guild and they have good raids, I mean, what after a while it's just learning a rotation for a class. I mean, the fun really is limited,
Yeah,
especially for a monthly charge.
behavior as a consumer is something that behavior as a consumer is not going to change in the next 5 to 7 years. Say it was free, but a lot of people look at the deals that are so it's just an option. You have to purchase it on the game. Maybe you're indulging in like one day when your finances are good. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna go buy the gear and have it. Have a good time. And you'll probably end up spending more, and you'll be less stressed about your finances. Not that it's your responsibility primarily.
Yeah,
That's where everybody wins.
I would very much argue. Oh, I completely agree. It's incredibly heinous because that's a lot of the models for like cable media, which is dying out to streaming, and streaming is honestly just becoming another cable because yeah, every
That's a model that's very painful to practice. It's very anti-consumer and it's very anti-business.
I mean maybe I've been thinking just running out of good media and having into the industry die.
Subscription-based model for companies. Disney's one of them. Those Amazon Prime, those Netflix, you gotta pay for your premium YouTubers, and everything is advertised. And some people are gonna be like, oh fuck it, I am just gonna change my lifestyle where I don't pay for any media, just go to a free service and subscribe.
Yep. Like YouTube's really going for that, you know. Dude, I can't. Oh fuck. You know what? I couldn't give that. I couldn't win that. He solo raged me essentially.
Nice to have somebody.
Aren't we all? I mean, isn't that why we do this? Yeah, right? Ooh, F5. Yep. That conversion will kill you. Hey, Shale.
Yeah.
This map isn't all that great. If you want to rock the vote, type RTV in the chat, and we may have a chance of changing up the map.
All right. Maybe it works better if it doesn't work
Wow! You still live, Shale? Aw, oh, dang. I chose to be a spee. Ah! Yep. Oh no! I stabbed him in the back and died. Yeah, we are. We're playing versus Saxton Hale. Yep. Great game mode. Yeah, it happens. But I was reminiscing about another versus Saxton Hale server that had a Milo Pony theme and had like 40 different Hales with each of a different pony. And it was all wonderfully balanced. Yeah, server. Hey, press F4, Shale. Press F4. Oh well, we're going for Croc. No, it was fine. No, we were voting on the next map because we managed to rock the vote. We're changing out of this map. Yeah, right?
I think I think half of the people on this server have experienced that personally because we have them on as like their patrons. Because it's so common. And if you don't have a Patreon, it's like
Yep.
it's like yeah.
Oh, SHAEL, take
You
note.
find yourself starting. Yeah.
Take note of this dude. This server has a no kidding hardcore mic ban situation. Like 91% of the vote just voted to gag this person. Like everyone on this server just was like, nope, we done. Wow. SHAEL left? Oh dang, I think he just DC'd. Ah! I got loops. Probably. Oh, damn it! McKevin got me.
I used to call it, I guess I still do call it I just love the word say he's a very, yeah, I guess as you say, he's very good at English. He understands English very well.
Oh, SHAEL, are you not in this game anymore?
Yeah, I
Oh, dang. Alright then.
You would keep playing.
Oh, I definitely am. I definitely am. Is the Quake scene looking good tonight?
Jump into the madhouse/democracy.
Yeah, because got a good game going here in TF2. Nice. Hello.
Can I say your name? Can you say your name? I met Peter many years ago on the Steam Game Maker forums.
Ah!
And we've become friends over the years. We talk about politics every night by chat. Thank you for joining me for the social stream. My podcast is It's been a long time. Yeah, we've been talking. It's nice to know you. Yeah. So, oh, right. There's no video. We're live. So I gotta prioritize my own That's right. You were in Florida when I was in Florida.
I'll be right back, guys.
Hi. Well, you have to hit it with the alcohol. You have the entire hose. No way that soap's gonna work.
Talking about Quake? Singing those Quake praises? We might. Fuck. You know. Well, that also kind of goes into the question of Beanie Babies. Like, will Beanie Babies ever come back? Will anyone who invested in Beanie Babies recoup their investment? Wow, you aren't even noticing it. So, SHAEL, you left. So SHAEL, you dipped out before this map, but I'm currently watching 3 soldiers do their rocket jump around a map, and this hail is just like losing their mind. Nice. Is the Chicago server doing good? Yeah, those aren't coming back. Those are not coming back. Probably not much. Nah. Wow, what? I know, I thought it was gonna be 40 cents. Could you imagine the factory workers? Like, we're making this? Oh man, that's horrifying. I'm sorry. There's no way a Furby's 420. There's no 420 Furby. That just cannot exist. The market is so weird. Now we're really gonna rake up the power. Yeah! Yeah! Rankin! I'm sorry, we have a really dumb hail, and I am just racking up the damage, like, god damn. They are just basically standing in front of my death machine, my sentry. They're just standing in front of it, like a dumbass, essentially. Yeah! Woo! 11,000 damage. Nice. Yeah, 11,000 damage. Damn it! You should be on a. And unfortunately, that's not really a problem with the game designers or the games themselves. That's a problem with not having a basic income, so people don't feel like they need to squeeze every dollar. If everyone had financial security, those kinds of games simply wouldn't exist because people would realize that they are just scrubbing up money. They would choose better games. I think so. I mean, that kind of gets into the war on drugs problem then. I mean, I I I argue that drugs should be legalized and taxed along the lines for the same reason that we have to kind of trust people in mass to choose the right lifestyle. Like, and if they want to have loot box games, then that's where the market will go. But I really, really doubt that if people actually had money and they didn't have to spend in these microtransactions, they would simply buy better games. Oh. Well, I understand the that multiplayer is becoming a standard for games. I think that's just a market trend. That's just because people want to be with people, and if a game wants to survive and really make it, they have to make other people buy their game. Yeah. Oh yeah, way better than most.
PC gaming is so much.
Oh yeah, PC Master Race.
I mean, obviously, I don't want to use that phrase.
I mean, it's the master class for real. Like it can do everything. Consoles can't even come close. Oh, I understand, but still, you got it. Yeah. Oh yeah! I'm playing TF2 right now, just nearly evading death. Yeah, I never played the console version. Yeah, I'm playing it right now. Ah, I'm not so sure that it is. Do you think Team Fortress 2 has an update? Clearly. Oh man, yeah, that was good. That was good, man. Especially with the Instagib, I was really dominating you, man. Yeah, mod support really does seem to... Ah! He got me! He got me! Ah, almost made it. So sorry about that. Wow. Oh, dang. Yeah, dude, get some sleep. I know, right? Yeah, he's a cool person. Nice.
But it's still somehow reading off the old media file, so essentially it's still kind of a Jewish game. Yet it is not. This is kind of an
Might be a good idea. Nice. The hail just got backstabbed for the killing blow. Wow, I am lagging incredibly bad. Oh, I see. I'm so sorry, SHAEL. Normally it's not this bad. Yeah, just a little bit. So, sounds like a good night. Alright. Just needed to make sure that all my stuff is good. I'm not running anything too much. Don't know where this lag came from, but it just happened. Oh, damn it. Well, I agree it is, but unfortunately this this game has a bit different timing than Quake's rockets. You have to just relearn it. Yeah. I completely agree, and that is a great feeling calling that landing. Yeah. Yep. Oh, we're still having the current stream on Team Fortress 2. It's doing alright. We did a stream yesterday, and we played... Yeah, we are. We are streaming right now. We streamed yesterday. We played some Raft, and that was a lot of fun. We did a Thanksgiving Day stream while our turkey cooked. My first Thanksgiving that I cooked, I hosted. It was everything I did all of this Thanksgiving. Yeah. Oh, it was, and honestly, leftovers are even better. Wow, someone's... Nice. That is great. I cooked a turkey that was sitting in my freezer for over 2 years. It was still good. Oh, it was fantastic. It was actually the best turkey we've ever had. The breast meat was actually juicy. The dark meat was actually the driest. And yeah, it was wonderful. It was great. I just I just oven roasted it in a pan. I basted it a little bit with some chicken broth. I stuffed it with some stuffing and put some foil over it after it got brown. Other than that and some good timing, there was nothing really special. It was just a well-cooked turkey. Yeah. It in theory it should last forever. Yeah, it should be. It should. Yeah. Yeah. We don't have miasma, Shale. Yeah. Do you just pretending people had miasma? Well, we have chemistry. I would argue that's better. It's still magic today, really. Oh, that's good to hear. Ah, no! You got me. I was running from the hail. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Sheridan? Care for some fresh raspberries?
What's that?
For some fresh raspberries?
Instead of vaporizing?
Well, we don't have that option right now, remember?
Oh, that's right. You're soaking it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is interesting.
I know. I figured that out first, though. If it'll let you.
Yeah, I got.
I've just been lifting up the whole stem because I wasn't able to. Thanks. That actually is really helpful.
Yeah, that was. We have another hit. I'm having a bong hit after, like, vaping for over a year. That's a sexy belly.
You're stoned, sir. And then
that sounds amazing. With the resin? Wow, that's some sticky weed, man. That's awesome. That's super awesome. Yeah, I'm good. That's nice. Yeah, that's what I do too when I get like a really good dispensary strain, or I grow a really good batch, is I mix it with stuff that's not as good. That way I stretch it a bit more and I get more of an average medicine.
Smart.
Yeah, I always like to reuse AVP in like the bottom of a joint to like kind of be like an extra filter. So, unfortunately that laptop doesn't have OBS, so the camera, you won't have anything to record with. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you want to do a drawing video, we should just go ahead and record one this week, if you'd like.
Just, it's hard to make time for it other than
Yeah.
on that laptop.
Yeah.
So I want to figure it out on my laptop.
Well, you'd have to move the video file over here anyways to edit it, right? So, it's just best if you record and edit in the same computer. So I was talking to Nikaela about a video for the Odd Party. Yeah, I'm now doing a castle map in that TF2 server. Oh, I totally understand. Sounds relaxing, man. Oh, this has been a good little stream. Just chillaxing. That is nice. I'm letting letting the couple of hits I took from the bong sink in, and just enjoying Dos Rose running around with a bow and a crocodile skin as a back shield. It does. It does. All the shields in the game for the snipers and for the demo men absorb one hit. Medics generally can survive a hit. Heavies can survive a hit. And spies with the Dead Ringer can survive a hit. Yeah. Yep. In this server. So yeah, those are definitely very popular classes if you need to live longer than getting killed right away. Though I will say that if you want to just cheese or really kick back on a game, playing playing a NG and dropping some sentries is pretty cheese. Yeah, it is.
Which is great. I have played it once. It's just like, it's so different. You just dedicate yourself to this.
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, I'm going to try and kick around as a pyro in this next round. I've been playing NG for a bit. But it's really the map. I don't think it's that big of a barrier to entry, man. I think Quake has a bigger barrier to entry. Because the graphics aren't as inviting. Ah! Got killed. Sorry, I was so quiet. Woo! I was setting this hail on fire and doing pretty well as a pyro, man. Yeah, forgot how fun pyros are. Yeah, just melt them and take a couple of shots to finish them off, you know? Same strat works in the hail mode. You just gotta choose your fights. You gotta burn them out and then shoot them when you can. And I'm using a pretty fun flamethrower. It builds oomph, which I can use to taunt and like give everyone around me a mini Uber, which protects them from some damage. Yeah, and it really frustrates hails. As someone who's been frustrated by it, I can attest it's frustrating. Yeah, if you want to do that, play a medic, because you can just Uber and really make a Hale mad. You just got to know how to play the medic well in this scenario, because you can get some great damage off as a medic. The way the damage is calculated as a medic is whatever damage the person you're healing does, you get counted for that as well. So if you're healing someone that's really rocking it, you can actually stack more damage than them, because you know if you toss out a few shots, you're doing pretty well. Oh, way easier said than done, but you know that's where the good medics come from. Oh, for real. Yeah, man. It is a tough. Yeah, definitely it is easier. It's a bit of coordination. One of the agitators of the server popped on, and oh boy, it's fun. Socially, you know, because the server is so old, it has its own micro community. There's like several dedicated players that come in like many times a week. And Orb is one of those agitators that just really gets everyone talking because he's just so ridiculous. He's got a much more feminine voice, and he plays it up. So it's hysterical. That's always enjoyable. Holy shoot! Hey, that's how that other pony server was, man. When TF2 was really bumping before Overwatch, man, there was we like talked about the new episode that was coming. There was actually a ban on talking about new episodes for the first week that they came out. Like you would get IP banned for a day if you talked about the episode. For real serious. Yeah, man. Yeah? That's a fun little game. Which one are you doing? I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get myself a truffle. I know, one of these Lindor things. They're awesome. Yeah. All right. Ah, and I am back. Thank you. I actually grabbed the wrong chocolate. I'll be right back. I got white chocolate and I want caramel. Yeah. I know, right? I don't know who thought white chocolate was a good idea. Really? Like, it's so sweet. Yeah, well, but an entire truffle, like... Ooh. Dude, I can't do that. I can't. Is it in such... Oh, no, no, no. I want chocolate. I want to have a chocolate ball full of caramel just explode in my mouth. Like milk chocolate, just I can enjoy it. It's not so toxic. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh. And I'm hopefully finally back. At least to the end of our stream. Hail residents. Oh man. You should check out the Odd Party's stream real quick and check out this ridiculousness. Like, oh my god, this dude's playing freaking oh wow. Biscuit's doing it, man. There's some hoes in the house. Some hoes in the house. Nice. It's just this game was remarkably fast. The hail walked out and got stuck, and then everyone just killed the hail, like just murdered it, just melted the hail. I don't think I've seen a faster game. Nice. What?
Dabs the paladin, dash the
I never got deep into Final Fantasy. I know it's a turn-based and you have like classes, but I had like a dinky little DS version of it. Like, how does Final Fantasy play?
plays like turn-based strategy game. Have you ever played any JRPGs like
I have. I understand how it goes, but what's the system like? Is there like what's the game meta like? You said that you did. That was part of no. That was part of the 6. Huh. Yeah. Huh. That's a pretty good balance. That's a really great meta, actually. I mean, you are. Honestly, if you weren't just starting a new game and you were just enjoying the MIDI, I would have demanded you join this TF2 again, because we're about to get on to a great map. It's called Sky High, and it's so tiny, and it's like space, but there's like a train that goes around the map. It's really great. Like it's a fantastic map. So if you are in the server and you type !hail next, you'll see the hail queue, and every round you play you get 10 Q points, and it's just whoever has the most Q points. I'm actually about to be hail next, but I just typed in no boss because I'm not feeling like playing hail right now. Yeah. It's not about saving, it's just I don't want to play. It resets me to 0. What was it? Oh, alright. Yeah.
You know, a lot of players just want to do Jason. Someone uses like a ticket system, Jason tickets, and take pride.
Cool. Yeah, sometimes you gotta use the OG code. That's good. It's good to hear. Nice. Yeah. You gotta let that white mage hammer out his issues. This is probably going to be my last 30 minutes here on the stream. This last map. Let's get. We'll do. That'll be a nice little cap. But I do want to fully experience Sky High Resort. I remember this being a great map. yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of custom maps that were made for the Saxton Hale mode. Like even more for the pony server I was mentioning. That one has all these plus a whole ton of pony themed and actually more generally cartoon themed genre. Damn, you know, well, when you get one person that's a really good hail, like I just died near instantly. None of the NGs are able to get set up. Like, dang.
Yeah, that's happened to me.
Some of these hails, man, they're just fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, like true mastery, like for real, 10,000 hours. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, how do we have so much talent, but it's misallocated into things like this? Like, truly, this is the Fermi paradox. This is why we don't see aliens. Because everyone's too busy just getting good. Yeah, I don't think that that's true. There's such an abundance of energy. Like, it's... Yeah, I don't think so, but I can definitely see where they are coming from. It's definitely interesting. It's all of it, all of it, yeah. That would be a fun run.
Yeah, I'm just ready to go. Hang out.
Yeah, I'll see it in a tick. Getting pretty good with the shotgun though. No. Swapped over to NG again. Because this map is just so good for NG. It's like redonk. Of course, if I can just get a sentry built. Nice. Oh, the boss DC'd. That sucks. And it was in the middle of a good game too, huh? Yeah, it happens sometimes. Oh, fuck. There's not even any chance of hope with this one. This dude's way too pro. He's like even giving us like an easy run. No! He got me. He got me. Tell my wife I love her. It's alright, it's alright. We got 20 more minutes left on this server. It's alright. Or left on this map. It was just that round was spectacularly bad because it's one of those mastery players that's put their 10,000 hours in. Yeah. Is that really how you are with Payday? I'm honestly glad that they added the infamy system the way they did now. Like, it does add a lot more of the new game plus element for those people that are hardcore like you. Damn. Damn. What, Payday? Wow, that's so sad. Well, that is a normal response to come across spiders. Kill it with fire. Yeah.
It's very invincible.
Yeah, a lot. I can attest that is an old school game format. Like, cause like Dark Souls, I think was really the final nail in that kind of coffin. Like for games, it was a kind of a return to that, but I think it also like put that kind of style to bed, where you have to go back to a central location. But then they brought back the hub in like the Dark Souls 3. Like that was so ridiculous in my opinion. Just leave it as the bonfire system.
Yeah, I mean, there are
Yeah.
and they got it's an unforgiving game, but like resource management, money matters more than it's a big deal that as you're grinding the game, if you don't unlock it, it's gonna set you back a lot of things. It's expensive to quite a while.
Wow.
But I just leveled up, so everyone except my black ones who died is level 10. So that's a little problem with creating characters is I'm still level 9 and they just keep dying because they don't get the experience after the battle.
That's really punishing.
It's so kooky.
That's honestly why I dislike level systems in games. Like, I'm all for like upgrades and getting better, but they should be like skills or like a competency kind of a thing, where you can like really grind it out for whatever you need, instead of trying to manage a bunch of levels because of varying XP gain. Like skill-based games are really like that. Like doing Quake or TF2, you have everything available to you, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, true. True. Nice. You might make it after all. Woo! Oh, dang! Soda just annihilated me. So, I actually saw something really interesting. Slip is one of these master rank players, but there was a long game, and he actually lost. Yeah. But now we're playing against another one of these epically long players, Soda, and he's wrecking shit. Like, everyone is melting.
Yeah.
He's at 40. Yeah. I know, right? happens, you know?
Yeah.
That's a mood. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Damn, my sentry gun is doing so well, it's about to run out of ammo. Yep, there it goes. Oh, I died trying to reload my sentry gun. It was doing too well. And I couldn't like get it up to like a good level where it could really like efficiently use its ammo. Yeah, it happens. It happens. It happens.
Yep. This is how they stretch so
Just making it incredibly grueling.
flipping back and forth. It's really fun to like the structures that are there. You know how like it feels like a shift mile or something. It's like there's a small swamp to the west between some areas of the town. You just know the first to like the back and forth. You know there was a scene on the screen. It's such a small.
Oh shit, I'm not dead. I literally walked off the edge. And I'm not dead. I got teleported. Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty proud of myself, huh? I doubt it will happen again. Yeah, I need to walk these lines careful. Oh man, that was almost bad. You know, sometimes it's so easy to shoot with this shotgun, man. Like just, oh yeah, yeah. It's just a perfect spread, you know. Damn, my sentry's already down. It's alright, this level's actually well made for NGs. Kill zones, plenty of ammo, shelter. Like, you can really lean into a good little hit and run pattern with a central tower. Ah! Punched in the back. At least I got down a good 4-digit damage. Yeah, anytime I get over 1,000 damage, it's a good game. It's good, man. It's what I consider the standard. Yeah. Nice job, man. I really hate my team members, though. They are garbage. They run up, take all the ammo boxes instead of just hanging out next to the dispenser that I made, which reloads their ammo for free. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Oh, and it's the end of the map. That was a lot of fun. But I do think I'm going to call it for the TF2-ing. Ooh, wow, and TF2, oh man, I should have checked my OBS while we got started with that, because it grabbed my TF2 in a weird way. I thought it would capture my desktop right, but it didn't. Yeah, no, it gave a weird thing the entire time. Yeah. Oh well. It happens. I mean, I'm not too concerned. Yeah. Oh, nice! Yeah, that actually does look pretty good. That's not bad. Yeah. That is a pretty good rendering, man. It is, man. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call it for the odd party. Thank you, oddballs, for joining us. We will probably have an actual edited video up on I think Tuesday, maybe Friday. Yeah, I don't even know what our schedule is anymore. I'm supposed to be running it.